So 14 is the smaller side, so I did that as an angle again. Offset to it. And then 16 is the biggest size, so it'd be angle K, opposite it. 18 is the biggest size, so it's opposite.
Okay, so she said angle J, then angle K, then angle L would be the order from shortest to or from smallest to largest. Abby, tell us, do you agree or disagree?
I agree.
Yeah, very good. And I like your explanation. You can leave that up there in case anyone needs to fix theirs. So she explained that since LK is 14 and 14 is the smallest number, then the angle opposite that would be the smallest angle. So that would be J. 16 is the next smallest one. So LJ would be next. So that makes angle K the next angle. And then the largest side is JK. So that makes L the largest angle. So the angles are going to be in the same order as their opposite sides. Make sure you pay attention to whether or not they're wanting the angles or the sides. So here they say order the angles. So make sure you did the angles. And also remember when you name a side, like if I was going to name LJ, you use 2 capital letters and put a line above it. That's all the way back from chapter 1. All right, what questions do you have on the bell ringer? All right, what about questions about the notes from yesterday? 9.1 notes. All right, so yesterday when I was grading your binder, actually when I made the table of contents, I was thinking that it was 8.1 that we had 2 sets of notes on whenever I made you the table of contents. So I did like 8.1, 8.2, 8.1, 8.1, 8.2, 8.3, 8.4. And then when I was class the next day, someone showed me the second set of 8.2. I'm like, oh, maybe we had 2 sets of notes for 8.1 and 8.2. So then I changed the table of contents to make it have 2 8.1s and 2 8.2s. But whenever I went back and actually looked at mine, we only had 1 set of 8.1s and 2 sets of 8.2s. Okay, so because I noticed like everybody had that one missing, so I was like, let me go back and check. So I didn't count you off if you put 2 things of 8.1. I might have at first, but then I went back and scribbled it out. But on your notes, overall, or what I checked to see what you had was 1 set of 8.1, 2 sets of 8.2, 8.3, and 8.4. Okay. So once I realized that there was only one 8.1, I went back and fixed it. Oh, and your vocab. So these are the ones that you should have had. Now, if you had this on your paper, if you had 2 8.1s because of my table of contents, I didn't count you off for that. You just had to make sure that you had 8.1, 2 8.2s, and 8.3, 8.4, and 8.5. If you had 2 8.1s instead of 2 8.2s, then I didn't count off because that was my fault. A lot of people were missing the vocab, and I almost missed it. But I wanted to, because you're going to have a lot of corrections on your bell ringer sheets, and that's because halfway through I realized it was supposed to be 2 8.2s rather than 2 8.1s. Okay, what you're going to do today is a worksheet, maybe. Your worksheet is just like the notes from yesterday. Numbers 1 and 2, say in exercises 1 and 2, list the angles of the given triangle from smallest to largest. In exercises 3 and 4, it says list the sides of the given triangle from shortest to longest. Bless you. And then in 5, 6, and 7, it says, is it possible to construct a triangle with the given side lengths explained? And then 8, 9, and 10 says, describe the possible lengths of the third side of the triangle given the lengths of the other 2 sides. Okay, so problems just like in our notes. So you're going to want to use your notes. This assignment is due at the end of class today. So that way I can get it graded and back to you so that way you can have it in your notes to help you on your Big Ideas assignment tomorrow. Because I will not be here tomorrow to help you on the Big Ideas assignment. So I want you to have as many things as possible. Also, grades. Usually I don't leave your progress reports with a sub. If I have time today, I'm going to print them off and I will probably fold them and staple them and write your name on it. And that way I can let the sub pass it out to you because, you know, I'm not allowed to let them see your grade. But I'm thinking if I fold them and staple them and write your name on the outside, I will be able to.
If they unstaple it, Miss Goodman.
Do what?
So if they unstaple it.
I would do it myself. I would fold it and staple it myself. And also with your progress reports, if you get them signed and brought back by Friday, you get 5 bonus points. If you have below a 70% for the quarter, you have to get it signed and brought back by Friday.